Pardon, Priestess, but you've been staring out across Ashenvale for hours.
I sense something dark stirring within the forest, Chandris. It feels as if it's heading this way.
The Greenskins who killed Cenarius?
Perhaps. Perhaps something more.
Put your backs into it. Jaina and the Orc War Chief expect this base to be built swiftly.
We shouldn't even be here, nor siding with the Orcs.
We're here to hunt the remaining demons, human. You're lucky our goals are the same.
All right, you men. Mind your business. Back to work.
So, these orcs and humans presume to run rampant through our lands? They will regret ever stepping foot into Ashenvale. We will establish a base and deal with these outlanders as they deserve. The Tree of Life is the heart of our Night Elf villages. Use the tree's ability to entangle the gold mine. After entangling the mine, send wisps in to extract gold. Wisps are friendly spirits that harvest gold and lumber for our villages. They also create the structures that allow us to train more warriors.
Your building is complete. Insufficient gold.
The moon wells are the source of our nourishment and strength. You can build additional moon wells to nourish more troops. Your move. To train more troops, construct an ancient of war. Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls. We keep our long vigil and wait, while the druids sleep peacefully in their dens. Elun, give me strength. Anu Therador Mali. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elun. Someone threatens the wilds. We keep our long vigil and wait, while the druids sleep peacefully in their dens.
Your building is complete.
I heed the voice of Elun.
Your move. Waiting on you. Ooh, I'm all a-quiver. Let's move. 5-meter spread, no sound. I'm not just some plucky girl you can string along.
Your building is complete.
On your mark. Your move. On your mark. Ooh, I'm all a-quiver. Fear my leet skills. Let's move. 5-meter spread, no sound. I'm more than a ranger. I'm a night ranger. I stand ready. I'm not just some plucky girl you can string along. My release date's been changed. Shot through the heart, and I'm to blame. I said a bowstring, not a G. Never mind. Point the way. On your mark. Waiting on you. Your move. I
Someone
stand
threatens the
ready.
wilds.
I stand ready. I stand
Create
ready.
more moonwells.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Your building is complete.
I stand ready.
The goddess calls.
On your mark.
By Elune. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls.
I stand ready.
Our warriors have engaged
I
the
heed
enemy.
the voice of Elune.
I
Someone
stand
threatens
ready.
the wilds.
I stand
Your
ready.
building is complete.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Your move.
Ashrathoraman.
I stand ready.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Point the way.
Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills. So be it. By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills.
We are preparing to leave this place, priestess. There is a terrible evil corrupting these lands, and I will not allow it to consume my people. Unfortunately, we cannot leave until the rest of our tribe has been accounted for.
Do not fear, Old One. I will find your tribesmen and lead them back to you.
Thank you, priestess. We will reward you when you return.
By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills, so be it. Immediately. So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune. Immediately.
To
Okalandor!
arms!
On your mark.
Ashrathoraman.
Your building is complete.
Waiting on you. Say no more. Fair enough.
Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills. Immediately. In the name of Cenarius! So be it. As the goddess wills. Immediately. As the goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. Ashrathoraman. By Elune. As the
I
goddess
stand
wills.
ready. Point the way.
By Elune.
On your mark. Point the way. On your mark. Done.
The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. Immediately.
Our sacred grove is being
So be it.
desecrated.
Your building is complete.
Your move. Say no more. Done. Cry havoc.
Someone threatens the wilds.
On your mark. Say no more. All too easy.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone
On your
threatens the
mark.
wilds. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. So be it.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Indulirata.
Point the way.
The goddess calls.
Your move. Done. Say no more. Fair enough. All too easy.
I heed the voice of Elune.
On your mark.
Immediately.
Your building is complete.
We can't build there.
Ashrathoraman.
I stand
Elune.
ready.
Someone threatens the wilds? As the goddess wills. So be it. By Elune. So
I
be
stand
it.
ready.
By Elune. Immediately.
In the name of Cenarius, your building is complete.
By Elune. Ashrathoraman.
Our gold mine is running low.
The goddess calls. So be it.
Your move. Point the way. Say no more. Done.
I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately, as the goddess wills. By Elune. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elune. So be it.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
As the goddess wills.
On your mark.
Our
One
gold
shot,
mine
one
has
kill.
collapsed.
Someone threatens the wilds.
On your mark.
Ashrathoraman.
Point the way. All too easy.
The goddess calls. So be it. Someone threatens the wilds? As the goddess wills.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Anudora!
Waiting on you. Done.
I heed the voice of Elune.
In the name of Cenarius!
Anudora! Okalamdor! Induli Refa!
In the name of Cenarius!
Induli Refa!
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Someone threatens the wilds? So be it.
I stand ready.
Ashathoraman.
On your mark.
Someone threatens the wild? As the goddess wills. Immediately. Anudora! Induli Refa! Okalamdor! By Elune, as the goddess wills. Immediately.
Your building is complete.
Waiting on you.
So be it. Immediately. Anudora! Okalamdor! Your move. I heed the voice of Elune, as the goddess wills.
Point the way. Waiting on you.
Ashrathoraman.
I stand ready.
Someone threatens the wilds?
Your move.
By Elune. So be it. Anudora! Ashrathoraman. By Elune.
Point the way.
As the goddess wills.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
On your mark. Cry havoc. Point the way. Fair enough.
Our warriors have
Done.
engaged the enemy.
On your mark. Fair enough.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Anudora!
Point the way. On your mark.
The goddess calls. By
Treant may not root there.
I stand ready.
Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills.
Your building is complete.
Okalamdor! Anudora!
Waiting on you.
Ashrathoraman.
Okalamdor!
The goddess calls.
Our warriors have engaged the
Point
enemy.
the way.
Use
Your
the wild.
move.
Anudora!
The goddess calls.
I stand ready.
Immediately. By Elune.
I stand ready.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. As the goddess wills. By Elune. as the goddess.
Many thanks, priestess. Now we can evacuate the village. Please accept the aid of our champion. He will protect your life with his own.
Your offer is a generous one. May Elune light your path to safety.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls.
On your mark, say no more. Fair enough.
I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. So be it. By Elune, as the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it. By Elune. Immediately. By Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills. Bandu Thoribas mortals, you will pay for defiling these lands. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wild. By Elune.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The goddess calls. Hinduli Refad. Waiting on you. I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately.
Point the way. Say no.
Someone threatens the wilds. Ashrathoraman, as the goddess wills.
Your move.
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds.
Waiting on you. Done.
The goddess calls.
Point the way.
I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune. As the goddess wills.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Immediately. So be it. Okalamdor.
In the name of Cenarius.
Okalamdor.
Anudora.
Your move.
The goddess calls.
Waiting on you.
Ashrathoraman.
Point the way. On your mark. Waiting on you. Point the way. Waiting on you.
The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elun. As the goddess wills. By Elun. Someone threatens the wilds. So be it. By Elun. So be it. As the goddess wills. So be it. By Elun. So be it. Immediately.
In the name of Cenarius!
So be it.
Anudora!
By Elun.
In the name of Cenarius! For Kalimdor!
As the goddess wills.
In the name of Cenarius! Anudora!
Immediately. By Elun.
Point the way.
Ashrathoraman. So be it. By Elun.
In the name of Cenarius!
Someone threatens the wild. As the goddess wills. So be it.
Anudora!
As the goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills.
For Kalimdor! Anudora!
So be it. The goddess calls.
In the name of Cenarius! For Kalimdor!
Immediately. By Elun. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Someone threatens the wilds? Immediately. So be it. Immediately. So be it. Immediately.
Anudora! In the name of Cenarius! For Kalimdor! In the name of Cenarius!
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Goddess calls. be it. As the goddess wills. So be it. By Elune. Immediately. So be it.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds.
On your mark.
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. Immediately. By Elune. Hinduli Retha. As the goddess wills. Immediately. As the goddess wills. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately.
Anudora!
As the goddess wills. By Elune. The goddess calls. So be it. As the goddess wills. Immediately.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
So be it.
In the name of Cenarius! For Kalimdor! Anudora! For Kalimdor!
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
In the name of Cenarius! Anudora!
Immediately. By Elune.
In the name of Cenarius! For Kalimdor!
As the goddess wills. Immediately.
Our warriors have
goddess
engaged
wills.
the enemy.
In the name of Cenarius!
Immediately.
For Kalimdor!
So be it. By Elune.
In the name of Cenarius! In the name of Cenarius! For Kalimdor!
As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune. Immediately. Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills. By Elune. Immediately. So be it. By Elune. So be it. As the goddess wills.
Anudora!
By Elun. Immediately. So be it.
Okalamdor! In the name of Cenarius!
Induli Refa. As the goddess wills. By Elun. As the goddess
Our
wills.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
Immediately. So be it. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds. Ashrathoraman. Immediately.
I stand ready. Your move.
The goddess calls.
Point the way.
I heed the voice of Elun.
Our gold mine is running low.
The goddess calls. As the goddess
I stand
wills.
ready.
So be it. By Elun. So be it. Immediately. By Elun. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elun.
In the name of Cenarius!
I heed the voice of Elun.
Okalamdor! Anudora!
Induli Refa.
Okalamdor!
Induli Refa.
It's the undead! Defend yourselves!
They must have followed us from Lordaeron.
The dead advance in waves. Quickly, my sisters. Back to the trees. We are no match for a force this vast.